Hello, hello everybody, it's PizzaLover346 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Cuphead. Last time we had some adventures with B-17 Bomber as we took on Rumor Honeybottoms. And we also attempted Rugged Ridge. And this time we're going to do just that. We're going to run and gun. I'm trying to think about how to say this right. This is not live commentary. Just right off the bat. This is not live commentary, I guess. I thought about trying to say it some way that made it sound good, but nah, screw it. I forgot to hit the microphone button, the unmute, because if you're familiar with my Twitch streams, which if you're not, you totally should become familiar with it, just as my little side note there. But I start and end with a song. I just kind of let it play with a thanks for watching, or a stream will start soon, just to give me time to set up and tear down, and also just to kind of like let the stream unwind. So I mute my microphone for those. So my microphone was on mute. Whoops, I died. My microphone was on mute from the end of a stream, and I just recorded, and at the end of the episode, I saw that the microphone was still muted, and I was like, oh no. Checked playback, and sure enough, it was muted. So I have game audio. Which is good. I don't have to put in placeholder audio, but I do need to record, or did need to record commentary. So that's what we're doing here. But it does give me time to talk more fluently, because obviously I don't have to focus on the fact that I am fighting billy goats with pickaxes right now, or the unkillable flames. You know, I'm going to talk about the game still, like how I just got that coin, but I don't have to stress. I don't need to pause unless I need to, like, think personally. I can just kind of keep rambling, which poses a unique challenge, because this is a 30-minute video that I need to fill, but also, you know, just makes things a little easier in the sense that I don't really need to think about a game and commentary. Doesn't mean the gameplay is going to be good here, because as you can, that was good timing. As you can see, I just super carded into an enemy. So, you know, things are not going to be any better gameplay, because I recorded under the impression that the microphone was on, which it wasn't. A cool thing I want to note is these scales. Alright, I was talking about them last episode, and I was like, yeah, they're neat, I guess, but something that made them a little more endearing to me while recording this episode is that, if you look, when we're not standing on them, they're actually asleep, and then when we stand on them, they look at each other, which is really, really cool, and I love it. And I'm dead. Oh my god, in hindsight, some of these deaths are ridiculous. See, oh, we had a pause for something. Not sure what. But yeah, see, they kind of look at each other as the scales move. Anyway, so that's my ramble about how this is not live commentary. This is my thoughts afterwards. So if you notice any weird moments, or I just don't react to something in the game, oh, I parried there, huh? Or, you know, I'm like, oh, I did this, or you'll see, and then, like, it happens, it's because it's post-commentary. It's not my usual style, but it's what had to happen in the circumstance. Anyway, let's move on to some, like, interesting rant topics. Starting with... wow, I just took that fireball. Starting with the return to the mascots. Which, you know, I figured I could just leave in the last episode, but alas, okay, yeah, this is the point where I start retrying, because I just don't want to deal with crap. But starting with the same point that I said in the last episode, they really goofed up the Danimals monkey and the Lucky Charms leprechaun and the Keebler elf. I am killing it right now. I think I speak better when I don't have to pay attention to what I'm saying. But yeah, they really just goofed them up, and the only reason I realized is, like the day after I recorded this, and I realized, you know, post commentary needed to be a thing. I was at work, and I'm thinking about, you know, what can I talk about. Thought about making a bulleted list so I could just look at it and then come up with a topic like that. I didn't do that. Even when I have to be prepared, I'm not prepared. But I was like, dude, I gotta get this off my chest because I was stocking Lucky Charms and Keebler products in the same aisle at the grocery store. Because I've said this many times in this discussion, but I work in a grocery store. I stock the shelves. Stupid damage, so I retried there. But yeah, so in the same aisle in the store, there's Keebler cookies and cereal. And so with cereal, there's obviously Lucky Charms. So like it was back to back for me seeing the two botched mascots. So you know what? Because I have to sync up this audio with the footage anyway, post-process me. If you just want to throw up a picture of a Lucky Charms box, and then put some Keebler cookies and a Danimals container. Just put those right there. Yeah. And now put the older versions, like the late 90s, early 2000s ones. Alright, there we go. Cool. You see what I'm saying? They killed my baby. Yeah, no. Those things are ugly. Yeah, no, I really wanted to say that. Other work story, it has nothing to do with work, this one. That's the good news. It's a work story, but it has nothing to do with actually, like, doing work or generic groceries. It actually has to do with my lunch break. And that is, I had yakisoba for the first time, and it was so good. Like, I don't know. There's not much else to it. I just wanted to share that I tried yakisoba, and it was amazing. It was made by the same people who make, you know, the common, like, ramen noodles. So, you know, it's all imitation food. You know, I throw it in the microwave, but it still tasted really good, which is awesome because I found something new I like, but also because you know, I like trying, you know, cultural foods, and while this was imitation, you know, I gotta wonder what the real deal tastes like, and is it as amazing as the imitation? Because if so, I'm gonna really like yakisoba whenever I try it. It's so good, man. Kind of want to see if I can find a recipe for some, so I can make myself some yakisoba. It was that good, man. It's like poutine levels of good. Which, by the way, if you've never had poutine, I would highly recommend that as well. I think poutine, yakisoba, and ooh, maybe a no, not a crepe. Something better than that. I guess a crepe, yeah. Yeah, so if you've never had a crepe, poutine, or a yakisoba, I would highly recommend those. Those are all really, really good. They're amazing. Yeah. Food reviews with Pizza Lover. Yeah. For you know, all the professionalism I thought I was gonna go into this with by being able to focus on talking, I'm killing it, man. What else can I talk about? Oh, I got a Super Nintendo Classic Edition. Like the day I recorded the... Yes, the day I recorded this episode, I think. If I remember correctly, I recorded this episode... Yeah, I recorded this episode the day I got my Super Nintendo Classic, and that was pretty great. I was so excited about it, and I still am excited about it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it because I don't know if I've said this a ton. Hey, even when I'm in post commentary, I can't escape interruptions. How fun is that? I don't know how desynced this just got because of that. Oh no. Oh no, that's gonna be rough to take care of. Here's how I'm gonna solve that. I should sync it up, mostly. Hopefully. This is gonna be rough. We'll see what happens. We'll see. What was I talking about? Great. SNES Classic, that's right. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. I could not land on these platforms. So the Super Nintendo is a console I really just kind of skipped over. You know, I got into the NES. I love the N64. It's one of my favorite consoles. It has my 2 favorite games of all time on it, those being Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. With Banjo-Tooie being my favorite of all time. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I love that game. But Super Nintendo never had one. Nobody I knew or know has one or had one. So I just never got into it. Like, I think my Super Nintendo experience prior to this was Earthbound and Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time I've been playing for a while. I love that one. It's a great beat 'em up. It's one of the greatest beat 'em ups of all time in my opinion. It's just great. Turtles in Time, I love it. As for Earthbound, I tried it way back in like 5th grade because, you know, I've always been into Smash. I've been into Smash since like kindergarten. I actually remember bringing the Brawl manual to kindergarten so I could look at it and being just so excited about it. But yeah, so I've loved Smash for forever. And so I knew about Ness and Lucas from Smash, and you know, once I hit the internet, you know, with my love for Smash, you know, I just kept hearing, oh, Earthbound's great, Earthbound's fantastic, Earthbound is awesome, you should really play it, everyone should play Earthbound type deal. And, you know, I was like, oh, well, you know what, I guess I'll give it a try. And I tried it, and I couldn't figure out how to find the sharks. Like, that's how far I got. I didn't even get past, I didn't fight any sharks. I didn't fight any Yes Man Juniors, didn't fight any skate punks, no pogo punks. Didn't get that far. So it was boring, I couldn't figure it out. And I was like, well, that was stupid, I don't know what the hell the hubbub is about that. And then I returned to it years later, because I was like, you know what, let's give it a second chance. And oh my god, I loved it. I've played through it, the entire thing, emulated, and it's just fantastic. Both of these experiences were emulated, but no, Earthbound is fantastic. I was so close to the end there. But yeah, no, both emulated experiences, but the full game was just fantastic. I am so glad I revisited Earthbound. So, picking up a Super Nintendo Classic, obviously my first instinct was to go right back to the Super Nintendo game I know, Earthbound, because Turtles in Time is not on there. So I've actually started replaying that. I'm already in Tucson. Or Tucson? I like Tucson. But yeah, I'm already in... Nice, get hit with the pickaxe. I'm already in Tucson, so I'm very excited. I've been really enjoying it. But also, I started playing Donkey Kong Country on there, and that's been really fun. I've only beaten Naughty, so I haven't done much. But it's been fun. It's been enjoyable. I'm excited, especially because King K. Rool, despite not playing a Donkey Kong Country game outside of Returns, I think my experience with Donkey Kong when I was younger was Returns. Anytime he was in like a Mario Party or Mario Kart or Mario Tennis, or not Mario Tennis, but Mario Baseball, stuff like that. I knew of him from that, Returns, and I actually have played the arcade machine. It wasn't the original like DK machine. It was a retro compilation, like foreign one. It had Frogger, Miss Pac-Man, Galaxian. I think it was Galaxian. I always forget if it was Galaxian or Galaga. And then I had Donkey Kong, and it costed $0.25 to play any of the games. So I had to play Donkey Kong. I actually got the 3rd place high score on that machine. It was 4th place by the next day, but you know what? It was 3rd for a day, which was awesome. But yeah, so that was my experience with Donkey Kong. It was not much, but despite that, King K. Rool, a pretty large part of growing up, definitely, because Smash 4. I was so excited about Smash 4, loved Brawl, like I said, and Smash 4, I was like, hey, look at this game, isn't this neat? And so I was watching all the top 10 lists, all the speculation, anything I could find on it, and so, a lot of those top 10 lists, King K. Rool in Smash, so I quickly learned his legacy, and, grew a little attached, like, yeah, King K. Rool should be in Smash, and so now that he is in, and I love the Gangplank Galleon theme and remix for Smash, so, like, the Smash remix, but also just the original theme are super good, so, had to go out of my way to learn more about K. Rool, so that was my first new SNES experience. Was Donkey Kong Country, and I'm excited to play through the whole thing because it's been fun so far. It's been challenging-ish. I mean, like it's been tricky. I don't want to say challenging. It's just been a little tricky. I gotta figure it out a little bit. I'm learning, but nothing I can't handle. I just walked into that. Okay, I committed. Yeah, but all the same, it's been good. It's been exciting. And on the note of getting new things, I've actually got a AV capture device on its way, as well as some splitters and things. So pretty soon, I'll actually be able to record some retro games on physical, PS1 and 64. And I have an HDMI pass-through. Well, not pass-through, but capture. It's not high quality. It's a little iffy, but I wouldn't mind using it on like the SNES Classic or something to record some cool stuff or stream. You'll probably see more usage immediately on streams, because by the time this is out, I'll either have the capture or it'll be like a barely before it. But either way, or the AV capture and all the cables and things. So that's cool. The next Let's Play will be taking advantage of the new capture device, so there's your hint. It will be retro. Yeah, because I feel like we've gotten all the super moves in this game. Or no, that's something that happens this episode. Whoops, sorry to spoil, but we do take on the final Mausoleum. But we're just approaching the end. So I want to start dropping subtle hints, and so your first hint is retro. It's retro. Anyway, I'm very excited for that. But in lieu of new equipment, I am also getting a Wi-Fi adapter and webcam. And you may be asking, well, why do you need those? Well, a while back, a friend gave me a tower PC that had just been sitting in their storage, just not doing anything. Friend, I don't know if you watch my videos. If you do, you know who you are. Thank you so much. But it had been sitting in their storage, so they gave it to me. And it's much more powerful than this little laptop I'm using. Like, a lot more powerful. Like, 2 times more powerful. So that's exciting, but obviously I needed to gather up stuff to make it work. So I found a keyboard. I can use the mouse I got for this laptop, and I have an HD TV that I'm going to use as a monitor, because, you know, how else do you think I play my Switch and my Wii U and my Xbox One, and makes me sound pretty ritzy, but, you know, I'm a console gamer for the most part, so I like to accumulate those and then get a PC later. I save my funds to get consoles and console games. PCs like Overwatch. That's about it, which I'm also excited to install on the new PC, because I play on low settings on this laptop and I still get bad frame rate, so hopefully I can at least get myself up to medium. That would be pleasant. All the same, I'm excited for that. That's also probably going to be seen in streams before it really takes effect on Let's Plays. I don't have a PC game I want to Let's Play at the moment. I have an idea for one, but I think it'll wait. It's not something I uber want to do. It's just something that would be neat. So that'll be good too, though. The new PC I'm excited for, because I get a little extra power to work with, which will hopefully be good for video rendering times, which makes me wish this video was supposed to come out after I got the Wi-Fi adapter. But the problem with that is it's not, because if it was, I would edit it all over on there and try to get better render times, but I'll just have to deal with render times on the laptop until it's go time on new PC. So I'm excited for that as well. It's going to be great. I'm very, very super excited. In the words of Masayanella, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. And bravo! There it is. Alright. Yeah. So we beat Rugged Ridge. I feel like I've just been talking, which I kinda have, and that's good. That's the weird thing, you know, normally in like a conversation I'm like, oh no, I feel so bad, I've just been rambling for so long. And it's like, hey, this will probably be the best episode commentary-wise, because I fell into a groove, and now I'm just sitting here rambling, provided I can sync it up, because if I can't, then that's gonna suck. Cuphead! Yeah, let's see what's over here. Werner Werman in Marine Corps. Oh yes, this guy. Let's be honest, fellows, shall we? There's a class of grade A people, and then there is, well, everyone else. At the moment, you seem like everyone else. And that means you cannot experience the world in the special way I do. What a snob. Stupid fork. Yeah. Yeah, it felt like he was like this. He's snooty, yes. I don't know. Oh yeah, we are a B- warrior. That's what this was. I was like, alright, that is better than an A, because people don't expect you to, like, be the best of the best, and, like, but it's not a bad grade, you know? So yeah, B- warrior, we're the best. Here's the Mausoleum. Mausoleum number 3. But yeah. B- warrior for the win. Wallop. These ghosts. I think I got an achievement in here. I don't know if it shows up though, because I didn't see it during the recording, which was odd. We'll never escape interruptions ever. That's not how this works. I died again. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't remember seeing the achievement appear during the recording. But then after the recording, the notification was there for one, so it was like, huh, guess I got one. Just for parrying a bunch. This was a fun Mausoleum. I like the Mausoleum 3 was very fun. I think Mausoleum 2 was okay. Mausoleum 1 was really easy. Mausoleum 3 was, as you see, challenging, but also just way more fun. There's so many parries, you just feel epic pulling it off. Once we get to the good run, I don't know which one it is, but you'll see what I mean. Just watch how much I bounce off of the guys. It's a string. Like a whole wave of them comes in and I just sit there and I don't touch the ground. At least it felt that way. Maybe it's only like 5 in a row, but it felt so good. You see this? This is madness. Alright, this looks like it might have been the... No. Maybe. It might have been the good run. Oh, this probably was the good run, but where's my absolutely killing it moment? Maybe? Oh yeah, this was totally it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see that? That was incredible. I'm really gonna have to sync this up now. It's gonna be a challenge. Victory! Yeah, no, this was a great Mausoleum. Yeah, I'm very excited about everything. This lousy ghost had me, but good that time. I slipped up on this, so I spent a minute really trying to read it. Here's the last magical super art I was able to find for you. Well, time for me to take a powder. Good luck. Yeah. So we got every single super art in the game now, which means we are approaching the end. We've got Inkwell Isle 3, and then I'm assuming the final boss. Magician Lord, obtain all super arts. Achievement unlocked. There we go. Oh, there was another one. Yeah, bouncing ball. See, I didn't see this during the recording. Parry 5 times before hitting the ground. Giant ghost, maneuver your spirit and body. You get a giant second you. Like, you get a second you to help you fight. And it sounded really cool, but I like my invincibility, so I'll stick to that. Welcome. Lobber. Smoke bomb, charge, and whetstone. First parry move doubles as a damaging axe attack. I was like, hey, that could be good. Twin hearts, extra hit points. That's 2 additional hit points, but weakens your attack power. We're gonna sit here on, or no, smoke bomb maybe? We sit here on one of these for a minute. Because somebody actually interrupted the recording here as well. So, you know, even in this recording I got interrupted, which... Yay! I'll never escape interruptions. I need like a big on-air sign or something, you know, or like a recording sign. Yeah, we sit here on Lobber for a minute. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy stuff, yeah. I think I look at things but decide against it. Or maybe I get the smoke bomb, yeah, and then I leave. So that's the last items, is the Lobber, the charge, and the twin heart, because we didn't get any restock on items or anything. So we are approaching, we're approaching the end, you know? We're getting everything. And I'm assuming up there is either the rest of Inkwell Isle 3, or the finale, you know, the last thing. And I think I need to go through the junkyard to get up there, you know, do the boss in there. So we might do that next time. I might take on some other stuff. I don't really know. I just kind of spent some time exploring Inkwell Isle here. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Briny Beard. Oh, there's another run and gun there. There's a sunken ship. And then another blank space. So, you know, we got a couple more bosses, a run and gun, and then I'm assuming the final boss, unless there's like a final isle challenge like Star Road. I think I went for the outro here maybe, and then I realized we need to talk to this turtle. He's jazzed, and I remember talking to the turtle. Yeah. No, this has been interesting. This has been an experience. Both playing Cuphead and also just this recording in general, which was something. It was really, really, really something. I'll talk about that more in a second. You boys think your situation is a multicolor mess, don't you? But what if I told you there was a way to see it in shades of gray? A way that only a pacifist platformer would be able to perceive. Would you violent little mugs believe me if I told you that? I wonder. I would say yes, because that's P rank. Calla Maria and High Seas Hijinks is a boss we need to do. It's like Callie and Marie from Splatoon. We gotta do a run and gun level. I don't remember what it was called. Perilous Piers. We gotta do the general, or the Marine Corps dude. And then we have the junkyard guy. Also, the pirate ship makes a weird sound. I make that revelation. When you go near the sunken ship, it makes a crazy noise. But anyway, we'll probably take on the run and gun next time. Well, we'll see. I think here is where I made the revelation that it makes a spooky noise. I don't know. I'm just killing time until past me decides it's time to end the episode. Anyway, this has been interesting, definitely. I don't think I've ever done post-commentary before in any of my experience. So, I'm glad I got to experience this. It'll probably be live commentary next time. So, until then, I don't know. There's another 25 seconds of this, apparently. What you up to there, Mugman? Oh my god. I'm sure there was a rant that filled it, but I don't remember. But yeah, no, it's been interesting because I get to talk more and just focus on that. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.